All right. Let's let some people start joining in here for Schitt's Creek trivia. You guys might be thinking, why is Mark doing this by himself? Well, first off, I have no idea why. Actually, I do. Joe with Guy at the Movies is apparently sick with food poisoning. I guess he had a bad Philly cheesesteak, being from Philadelphia. Smithers is coming up with some excuse. I don't know what. And Brick just got a second vaccine. So shout out to Brick, but he is not feeling too hot as well. Hopefully you guys all got the vaccine and know how it is. It's not fun. But we'll get started here in a second. I want to wait for more people to join in here. I think this is going to be one of our bigger ones. Schitt's Creek has been a very popular show over the last couple of years, as it should be. In the meantime, if you are in the chat right now on YouTube, I'm going to ask that you please go ahead and enter your team name into the chat. Panda Claus says, laugh out loud. What? Yeah, Panda Claus, I'm doing this myself tonight. And by the way, I'm also sick, and you can probably hear it in my voice. My son came down with croup. If you have a baby, you might know what that is. And I guess you can pass it on to adults and give them a cold like flu. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. But you know what? I'm pumped for tonight. Schitt's Creek has been one of my favorite shows in recent years. Kelly, my wife Kelly, and I just finished watching it, I would say like 6 months ago, and we fell absolutely in love with the show. There's so many characters throughout the whole series, just seeing all their character development and just having their own little, unique type of personalities. It just makes the show that much better. All right, let's get with the team names here. We got Shit List, Free the Sitch. Nice. We got Team Name Da. Okay. And while team names still keep coming in the comments, I'll give you some background as to how this works if this is your first trivia night. We used to do these bi-weekly. Now we're doing them monthly. So it's all virtual. Obviously, you guys are watching right now on YouTube Live. I'll switch over to the rules real quick. But if you look in the comments right now, you should see an entry form. If you click that link, it should take you to Guy at the Movies /trivia night, I'm pretty sure. And you should see a round one. You should see a round one button. If you click that, that will take you to a Google form, a submission form, and that's where you're going to be entering your submissions. Kelly is simply the best. We were just bumping that before we started here tonight. All right, rules of gameplay. Obviously, you'll be filling out an answer form. There's one per team. However, we do recommend that teams are no bigger than 3 people. You may play solo if you want, obviously. And there is no cheating. So please do not Google things. Obviously, I can't really track you down and see what you're doing in the background, but please be true to trivia night and do not cheat. That just ruins it for everyone. And there's going to be 20 seconds between each question and each round. Questions will be repeated at the end of the round. So if you miss something, don't worry. We'll go back and we'll look at all the questions for that round. What else? Questions are all 1 point. Following each round, you're going to have 30 seconds to submit an answer. And we'll also pull up a nice little question for people in the chat to discuss amongst each other while I add up the scores. And the most points for that team will win. And in case you're wondering what you're going to win, you'll get a $25 Amazon gift card. This is going to be dispersed to the first place team, not each individual player. I know that would be nice if you guys had a team of 5 and all got a $25 gift card, but the first place team will be receiving one $25 gift card. Cool. Brittany Fleming, good to see you. Or not see you. Good to have you in the chat. Britt and Mick. There we go. Nice. I will pause for a second before we continue because we're about to get into round one. Is everyone in the round one submission form? I guess that is the best question I should be asking right now. You need to be in the round one submission form. If you don't know how to get into that submission form, go ahead and enter in the chat and I will post the link for you guys. Oh my God. My voice. Holy shit. Oh. I'm very sick right now. I'm sorry. I mean, question submission. Yes. Okay. I think everyone's good. Let me go ahead and I'm going to submit the form one more time. There it is for everyone. It is in the chat. Go ahead and click that link. That will bring you to the round one submission. All right. Now I'm curious how many teams we got going here. Real quick, I'm going to take a look. I guess I have to wait till you submit your responses to see the teams, but we're going to go ahead and get started now. No point in waiting any longer. It looks like we have on both YouTube channels about 14, 15 people in the chat. So hopefully that equates to about 10 to 12 teams, but we'll see. Let's go. Round one. This is all general knowledge. Question number one. What is the soap opera Moira used to be on? What is the soap opera that Moira used to be on, BéBés? Give it to me. What is that soap opera? I should get colds more often now that since I do a podcast. This is like a great news broadcaster type podcaster voice that I have going on right now. This is not usually how my voice sounds. My voice usually sounds like this. All right. I guess the timer's not working. There it is. All right. Who was Alexis's first kiss with? Who was her first kiss with? Not on screen, but she mentions in the show who she had her first kiss with. That's true, Panda. I'm not the host you guys wanted, but I'm definitely the one you deserved. All right. Question 3. There are 3 actors from Schitt's Creek who are related. What are their characters' names? I'll give you a hint. It may or may not be those 3 shown there in that picture, in the background picture. What 3 actors are actually related in real life? Tell me their character names, though. I don't need their real names, just character names. Moving on, question 4. What Canadian province is Schitt's Creek filmed in? Where in Canada is Schitt's Creek filmed in? Canada. I almost said Canada. I was very close to saying that. Stop myself. Growing up, I used to say Illinois, and my mom used to get so pissed when I used to say I'm from Illinois. I used to pronounce the S like an idiot. All right, next, question 5. What is wrong with Alexis's diploma from Elmdale College? What is wrong with her diploma from Elmdale College? I am still blown away that I'm doing this right now, guys. I apologize because, man, the vibes in this trivia are so much different. We usually have 4 people, and we're just bullshitting the whole time. It's usually a lot more fun, but I still hope you guys are having a good time right now. What is Patrick's last name? Question number 6. I'm sick. 6. What is Patrick's last name? Oh. All right. I almost skipped 7. Let me make sure. Question 7. Who gets a haircut named after them in the show, and what is it called? Who gets a haircut named after them in the show, and what is it called? All right. 8. What type of beer are the characters frequently seen drinking on the show? I actually cannot think of this one right now. Feel like I should know this. Actually, I think I do know it. That's a good question, though. By the way, guys, I haven't even honestly read the answers to these questions, so I'm curious what the answers are as well. But I have the cheat sheet here that I'll be looking at. What is the first and last name of Ted's ex-girlfriend? I'm looking for the first and last name of Ted's ex-girlfriend. Love Ted. Kind of mad he showed up later in the season. Well, he was like, I don't know, what was that? Season 3 he showed up, maybe? Question 10. Final question for this round. Moira says that 2 of her wigs don't like each other. What are the names of those 2 wigs? That's a hard one. What 2 wigs do not like each other according to Moira? All right, as promised, here are the questions we just went over in case you missed them, in case you hopped into this round late. Go ahead, check them out. I'm going to give you guys about 20 or so seconds. In the meantime, I'm going to mute myself and start tallying up the answers here. I probably should get an Excel sheet out so I do it right. Bear with me. We usually have a dedicated person to do this while bullshitting on the mic and keeping everything in order. So I may be behind a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to keep the show moving. All right. All right. So I'm going to move to the next slide here. Go ahead. Make sure you guys submit those answers. Again, we are in the round 1 question form. It should be a Google Doc. Let's check it out. All right. So it looks like we have 7 teams. I'm just going to keep talking on the mic just to make sure everyone is being accounted for. We have Shitlist as one of the teams. Panda Fam as another. Panda Claus, that's you. Panda Fam. Britt and Mick as our 3rd team here. Darlene's cousin as our 4th team. Shitty Beef as our 5th. Simply the Best as our 6th. Free the Sitch as our 7th. Oh, we have 8. And 2 Chicks for Shits as our 8th team. 8 teams. Nice. All right. I'm assuming you guys are drinking wine or drinking whatever and just lounging on the couch. But if you have some time to kill, why don't you talk amongst each other in the chat right now? Which Schitt's Creek character is your spirit animal? For me, I would have to say Roland. He is just very ignorant at times, but he's always down to teach Johnny the golf swing. I love teaching my friends a golf swing, getting up behind them, kind of rocking those hips back and forth, getting them into it. That's my guy. I love Roland. All right, I'm done talking. I'm going on mute. Please bear with me again. I will be back here shortly once I've tallied up the round 1 answers. All right, guys, just want to update you. I'm almost done here. It takes a while to tally up 7 teams as answers. So give me another minute or two here, and we should move on to round 2. Thank you. All righty. I have tallied up the first round here. Before we get into round 2, let me just go ahead and let you guys know who is in first place. Darlene's cousin is in first with all of the questions were answered right. Shit's List is second with 9 out of 10. And also tied for second is Two Chicks for Shits with 9 out of 10. And then following that, I believe Shitty Beef, you are in third. But here are the answers. What is the soap opera Myra used to be on? That's Sunrise Bay. Some people were saying Sunset Bay. Could not give you that. Let's go to the questions real quick. Who is Alexis' first kiss with? Jared Leto. What are 3 actors that from Schitt's Creek that are related? What are the characters' names? Johnny Rose, David Rose, Twyla. A lot of you got that right. Good job. What Canadian province is Schitt's Creek filmed in? It is Ontario. What is wrong with Alexis's diploma from Elmdale College? It says pubic relations, not public. What is Patrick's last name? That is Brewer. Who gets a haircut named after them in the show, and what is it called? That's Jocelyn, and it's called the Jocelyn. What type of beer are the characters frequently seen drinking on the show? I have Reds here. One of the hosts that put that question in there had Reds. A lot of people were saying Reds something, so I just gave it to you if Reds was in the name of the beer you put. What is the first and last name of Ted's ex-girlfriend? Heather Warner. And then Myra says that 2 of her wigs don't like each other. What are the names of those 2 wigs? That is Kristen and Robin. All right. I feel like we're moving pretty slow. We're going to get into round 2. All right, guys, go ahead, go back into that submission form. If you can't find it, let me know in the chat. I will post the link again. But if you click that submission form again, well, not that submission form. If you click the link again, which is guy@the-movie/trivia-night, you should now see a round 2 submission form button. Make sure you're in the round 2 submission form. If you're having trouble finding that round 2 submission form, let me know. I can repost the link to the website. Give you guys about 5 seconds to speak up. If I don't hear anything, we're going to move on with round 2. Speak now or forever hold your peace. We ready, bebés? Are we ready? Bebés, are we ready? All right. I don't see anyone in the chat right now saying that they can't find round 2. Make sure you're in the round 2 submission form. Here we go. This is quotes. I'm looking for the character that said these quotes. All right. I don't think I've ever heard you use the word courage before outside of criticizing people's style choices. I don't think I've ever heard you use the word courage before outside of criticizing people's style choices. Katie says, we are ready. I'm ready too. Let's keep it going. Question 2. You're not the only one with an online presence. Ew. You're not the only one with an online presence. Got so many good quotes in the show. It was hard to pick 10. Definitely was hard to pick 10. Question 3. Quotes. We're looking for the character. All right. I don't want to brag, but Us Weekly once described me as up for anything. I don't want to brag, but Us Weekly once described me as up for anything. My wife just texted me, don't give it away with the accent. I'm going to keep doing that same accent. All right. I feel like everyone is just a little like perky in this show. It's besides Roland and Johnny. Someone brought room temperature vodka. Is that a question in the show? I don't remember. I'll make it a statement. Someone brought room temperature vodka. Question 5. You strike me as the sort of person that had a hard time in high school. You strike me as the sort of person that had a hard time in high school. If those bunnies feel exploited even a little bit, I'm pulling the plug. If those bunnies feel exploited even a little bit, I'm pulling the plug. Oh my God. I love this show. I'm going to go rewatch it once we're done here. All right. Question 7. We're almost done with round 2. There's nothing here but hot singles in my area. There's nothing here but hot singles in my area. God. Wouldn't you know, Schitt's Creek trivia night, and none of my other hosts are here with me to laugh and giggle and have fun with this. All right, question 8. I'd really like you to sing at my cousin's funeral. She's not dead, but she's coughing a lot lately. I'd really like you to sing at my cousin's funeral. She's not dead, but she's been coughing a lot lately. Question 9. Do I wear my fringed vest? Or more importantly, do I wear anything under it? Fringed, right? Do I wear my fringed vest? Or more importantly, do I wear anything under it? Final question. If you're looking for an ass to kiss, it's mine. If you're looking for an ass to kiss, it is mine. All right. If you missed one, here is your chance. I'm going to leave this up for a couple seconds. While I do that, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling up the responses so we can get this going quicker. All right. All right, I'm moving on so you guys don't have an opportunity to cheat. I don't trust you. Submit those answers. Jump ahead. What are the best sitcoms in recent history? While I tally up these responses, go ahead, start chatting away. Let us know what some of the sitcoms that you love of recent memory. All right, I'm going to actually remove my face too because that's just weird of me tallying up shit while on screen. Goodbye. Tallying up the last team. Almost done here, guys. Thank you for patiently waiting. Be right there. All right. Good job, you guys. Second round there. So that was quotes. We're looking for the characters that said it. Let me go ahead and read off the answers for you guys real quick. Let's go back here. All right. So I don't think I've ever heard you use the word courage before outside of criticizing people's style choices. That was Stevie. Let me make sure I'm not on mute before I keep going. I think I'm good. You guys can hear me. You're not the only one with an online presence. That was Johnny. I don't want to brag, but Us Weekly used to describe me as up for anything. That's Alexis Rose or Alexis. Someone brought room temperature vodka. David. You strike me as the sort of person that had a hard time in high school. That's Jocelyn. If those bunnies feel exploited even a little bit, I'm pulling the plug. That's Ted. Ted's a veterinarian. That was sort of an easy one. There's nothing here but hot singles in my area. That's Moira. I'd really like you to sing for my cousin's funeral. She's not dead, but she's been coughing a lot lately. That's Roland. Roland shit. Do I wear a fringed vest? Or more importantly, do I wear anything under it? That's Patrick. If you're looking for an ass to kiss, it's mine. That's Roland. A lot of you guys did great that round. So currently in the lead with 20 points, a perfect score, we have Darlene's cousin. In second place, we have Shit List. And in third place, it's very close, but third place is Two Chicks for Shits with 14 points. Very close behind them is Panda Fam with 13 points. All right, let's go on to the next round here. Round 3. This is a picture round. What I'm looking for here is name. Let me make sure I'm saying what I'm looking for correctly. Okay, I guess I'm looking for, man, this is going to be a hard one. I'm just going to go with I'm looking for the character. We have here the actual actor and actress's names as well as their character. Tell me what character from Schitt's Creek this person is. Okay, let's go ahead. Also, before we get started, make sure you're in the round 3 link now. It is at guyatthemovies.com/trivia-night. There you go. Trivia-night. There should be a round 3 link. Make sure you're in there. I'm going to give you guys 2 seconds before we get started. If you don't know how to figure it out, let me know in the chat. But we'll get this going. Why is that just so small? Hold on. There you go. That's way better. All right. Let's do it. Picture round. I'm looking for the character here. Who is this character? Who is this character? Guess we're making decent time. We usually do these in about an hour. Given that I'm doing this by myself, we are 47 or so minutes in. Not too bad. I think we started late too. Who is this character? Fun little thing to note about this actor. We actually were able to interview. I'll just tell you who this person is. It's Tim Rosen. I think I'm saying that right, or Rosen. But we interviewed him for our podcast, and we did an online podcast while this COVID stuff was happening called Mainframe Comic Con. And he was one of the guys we got to talk to. It's pretty cool. All right, who is this character? The episodes where this character shows up are just classic. Love them. It's like always unexpected, but every person is pleasantly surprised when he shows up. All right, who is this? Next question. Picture 6. Who is this? I'm looking for character, not the actor. What is the character's name in Schitt's Creek? Who is this character? I'm looking at the chat right now when I brought up the like intermission question. Who is this character? Picture 7. So the question about what were some of the best recent sitcoms, I think we're actually going to be doing an office trivia, hopefully with all the other hosts that do this with me, for our next trivia night, which will be in about a month or so. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to follow us at the Chumpcast on all social media platforms, as well as Guy at the Movies. I'm done plugging. Next picture. Picture 8. Who is this? And honestly, guys, easiest thing to do if you're having fun at trivia night, if you want to do this more, we do some cool themed trivias. We did a chick flicks one, which was a huge hit. But we always switch it up. Horror trivia, sitcom trivia. I think we're going to do a Seinfeld trivia. Who is this? Picture 9. Go ahead and just subscribe to either one of our YouTube channels. Actually, just subscribe to both the Chumpcast and Guy at the Movies. And then if you hit alerts, you can get alerts whenever we're about to go live with a new trivia and get information on them. All right, picture 10. Last one here. Who is this? Looking for the character. I'll be easy on you guys if you misspell some of them. All right, that's it. Obviously, we're not going to go back. Sorry, we can't really sum that up. Hopefully, you guys all saw all those pictures, submitted your answers. If you're having any issues, go ahead and leave your problems in the chat. I'll try to deal with them. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and tally up the responses and try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Give me a moment. I'm going to go off screen here in a second. But if you'd like to discuss amongst each other, which famous on-screen hotel motel would you rent a room from? All right, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, thanks for waiting patiently. I'm almost done here. Just hang on and we'll get into round 4. All righty. I have the answers here. Let's get into it real quick. Let me backtrack for a sec. All right. Picture 1, this is Ronnie Lee. Picture 2, Bob Curry. 3 was Mutt Shit. And sorry for the team that said mud. I can't give you a point. I apologize. 4 is Jake the Slut. This is not Gabe the Slut, to whoever you were that put that. 5, this is Wendy Kurtz. 6, Gwen Curry. 7, Herb Ertlinger. I think I'm saying that right. 8, Amir Kaplan. 9, this is Grace. No last name we were given in the show. And 10 was Ray Butani. A lot of you guys did good that round. I'm impressed. All right, so let's get to the scores real quick. In first place, continuing it with the perfect score, we have Darlene's cousin. In second place, with 27 points, we have Shit List. And in third place, not points, we have with 23 points, 2 Chicks for Shits. Pretty tight race. Shit List and Darlene's cousin. Hopefully Darlene's cousin does not come through with a perfect round for round 4, but that's yet to be seen. These will get a little bit harder this round. This is the final round, people. This is general knowledge again. Go ahead and pull up the answer form. Go back to the submission link, guyatthemovies.com/trivia-night, and click round 4. Make sure you're in round 4 before we begin. That is where the submission form will be. Get started here in a second. Let me know in the comments if you're having trouble. By the way, thanks for everyone sticking it out. Sometimes we have teams that drop off midway through. We've had 8 teams throughout this whole thing, and that's great. Thank you guys. And I promise you, it's not normally like this. We usually are a bit more engaging, and it's more eventful during the stream because we have 3 other guys that are talking amongst each other and engaging with everyone here in the chat. So thanks for bearing with me while I sit quietly in silence, tallying up the scores. I got to stay focused and make sure I'm not messing anything up for the winner here. All right, round 4. Let's do this. General knowledge. Oh, God, my screen froze. No, it didn't. All right, question 1. Who almost buys Schitt's Creek in season 1, and what does the person do? Who almost buys Schitt's Creek in season 1, and what does that person do? Ooh. Question 2. David and Moira attempt cooking dinner together. If you follow us on Instagram at the Chumpcast, you actually probably saw this clip. And when they were cooking that dinner, it led to a popular quote. What are they trying to make while they were cooking? What are they trying to make? What dish? Question 3. What does the sign that Roland adds to the town sign say? That's not an easy sentence to put together. What does the sign that Roland adds to the town sign say? Okay, I guess that's right. Yeah, he takes an actual sign and adds it there. All right. What is Moira's sister's name? What is Moira's sister's name? Give me a second. My light died. All right, we're going to keep moving on here. Question 5. How did Johnny build his fortune? Next question. What is the name of the company that picked up The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowning? Yeah, that's right. The Crowning. What is the name of the company that picked up that movie that Moira starred in? Question 7. When Johnny and Moira get David and Alex a cake, what does it say? Question 8. Which character was originally played by a different actor in the pilot? All right. Question 9. What is the name of the playhouse in Elmdale? I'm back. Question 9. What is the name of the playhouse in Elmdale? Question 10. What song does Patrick sing to David at open mic night? Let's quit lesson for trivia right now. Round 4. Last question. What song does Patrick sing to David at open mic night? That's a great episode. If you missed one, here's your chance. I'm going to leave this up here for about 10 seconds. I'm going to pull up the responses from all you guys. We'll get this tallied up and we'll get you on your way and announce who the winner of trivia is. All right. Not going to leave that up there. All right. Talk amongst each other in the chat. Did you guys think Schitt's Creek ended too soon, or did it end on a perfect note? I thought it actually ended on a perfect note. I know a lot of people wanted to see it go on for a few more seasons, but I think they wrapped it up nicely for sure. And I would recommend, if you haven't watched it, I'm sure with all you guys being big Schitt's Creek fans, you already know about this, but Netflix did like a behind the scenes, it's like a behind the season finale series for Schitt's Creek, behind the scenes, where they talked about everything that led up to the series, how they all got together, how they casted everyone, things like that, how they thought of episodes. It's really cool documentary type thing to watch. So check that out. It's on Netflix. All right. I'm going off screen and going to tally this up for you guys. Almost done here. Be back soon. All right, great round, you guys. Round 4, we are done with trivia. Let me get into the answers for all these questions before we announce the winner. So round 4 for general knowledge. The first question that we had here was, who almost buys Schitt's Creek in season 1 and what does the person do? That's Andy Roberts, and Andy owns a shelving manufacturing business. Anything along those lines, I give you a point for. Question 2, David and Moira attempt cooking together, leading to a popular quote. What are they trying to make? That is enchiladas. Question 3, what does the sign that Roland adds to the town sign say? It says, don't worry, it's his sister. I was lenient on that one. If you had something similar to that, I gave it to you. What is Moira's sister's name? That's Dee Dee. A lot of you guys got that right. Question 5, how did Johnny build his fortune? He owned a chain of video stores, Video Empire, video stores, anything like that. I gave you a point. Question 6, what is the name of the company that picked up the Crows Have Eyes 3, the Crowaning? That is Interflix. Interflix. Question 7, when Johnny and Moira get David and Alexis a cake, what does it say? It says, happy day, Alex and Davis. Question 8, which character was originally played by a different actor in the pilot? That actor was Alexis Rose, not Alex Rose, Alexis Rose. Question 9, what is the name of the playhouse in Elmdale? The playhouse is 2nd Street Playhouse. Question number 10, and the final question, what song does Patrick sing to David at open mic night? Come on, you guys, this is one of the best episodes in the whole series. The song is simply the best. A lot of you got that. Now let's get into our winner for tonight. The winner of the $25 Amazon gift card will go to first place. Nope. I almost screwed that up. I almost botched it. Darlene's cousin. While you didn't have a perfect 4th round, you are human. You only got 9 of those 10 right. You win first place with a 39. Great job. Oh my God. Can't wait to take NyQuil. Second place goes to Shitless. Sorry, I didn't fully say your name, so I didn't quite botch it. But good job coming in second. You know what? I feel bad, and we had a lot of people that played tonight, and thank you for taking the time to do so. Second place, reach out on Instagram at the Chumpcast. We'll send you guys a $10 Starbucks gift card. You can get yourself a coffee. It's not the Rose Apothecary, but it's damn near close. All right. Third place, we had 2 Chicks for Shits with 33 points. Great job. We will also give you a $10 Starbucks gift card. First place again went to Darlene's cousin. Second place, shit list. Third place was 2 Chicks for Shits. That's my cue, guys. I'm dying over here. Pretty bad cold, but I had a great time with all of you. Thank you for playing. Again, for your prize, reach out to me on Instagram. We are at the Chumpcast. Just message us. You can also send us an email at the Chumpcast. It's thechumpcast@gmail.com. email us there, and we'll get you guys your prizes. Before you leave, please, if you haven't done so already, would highly encourage you to follow both the Chumpcast and Guide to Movies. We appreciate it. All right, I need to go take that NyQuil and get to bed because I'm dying over here. I might just restart Schitt's Creek as well. All right, guys, take care. Peace.